Hello, sports aficionados. Sit up because we're about to dive into the most heartwarming and inspiring tales from the Paris 2024 Olympics. These stories of resilience, triumph, and unity are so uplifting, they might just give you a six-pack. So, prepare yourself for some feel-good moments that will make your heart do a victory lap. First up, let's chat about the South Sudan men's basketball team, the world's youngest nation, making their Olympic debut. South Sudan, a country currently dealing with civil war and instability, managed to find unity and build an elite team from scratch. And boy, did they deliver. In their very first game, they pulled off a jaw-dropping victory against Puerto Rico, winning 90-79. This win is a slam dunk for South Sudan, and a reminder that no matter the struggles, the human spirit can soar like a perfectly executed alley-oop. Star American wrestler Kyle Dake has taken a heartfelt step to honor his late father, who passed away just before Kyle secured his spot on the national team. Kyle brought his dad's memory to Paris by featuring his father's hand outline on his wrestling shoes, complete with the iconic missing pinky from a childhood mishap. It's almost like his dad was giving him a thumbs up from above, as Kyle snagged a bronze medal, his first Olympic medal ever. Somewhere up there, his dad is proud.
Have you heard about Egyptian fencer Nada Hafez? This amazing athlete didn't just make it to the final 16 in the women's saber individual competition. She did it while expecting her first child. That's right, Nada was 7 months pregnant during the competition. She took to social media to let us all know, saying,
"What you saw on the podium wasn't just two competitors, it was three. Myself, my rival, and my soon-to-arrive little one.
It's like you're carrying a tiny teammate." Training while pregnant must have been incredibly tough for Hafez. Imagine getting a baby kick at a key point. Oof, that's a gold medal in my book. Best wishes to Hafez and her husband on their upcoming arrival.
Behold the zen-like focus of Zhiying, making her Olympic debut at the sprightly age of 58, representing Chile in table tennis. Born in China, she was a sensation on the Chinese national team, until life threw her a curveball. She moved to Chile, raised a family, and didn't touch a paddle for decades. But during COVID, Zhiying dusted off an old table and started playing again, and now she's here, competing in her first ever Olympic Games. In a nail-biting match full of epic rallies, Zhiying was narrowly defeated. She may have left the Paris Olympics, but she's far from leaving the world of professional table tennis. What's next for this evergreen athlete?
Simone Biles' return to the Olympics flips our idea of strength on its head. After her controversial yet gutsy exit from the Tokyo 2020 Olympics team to prioritize her mental health and tackle the notorious twisties, Biles has vaulted into the role of self-care champion. Growing up at times in foster care, she's faced more twists and turns than a balance beam routine, and her Paris comeback is a gold medal in grace and grit. Biles leads by example, and she is now the most decorated U.S. Olympic gymnast ever, male or female, with a jaw-dropping 32 Olympic and World Championship medals. Her journey shows that sometimes the toughest battles are the ones you fight within. Her achievements are inspiring a new wave of young, diverse athletes. Hats off to Simone for snagging that most recent Paris gold medal.
This year, Olympic athletes have received an incredible boost from some of the biggest names in entertainment. U.S. gymnast Jordan Chiles was uplifted by a heartfelt note from Beyoncé, celebrating her achievements and inspiring journey. Because you know, when Queen Bey speaks, we all listen. And then there's rapper Flavor Flav, who has become the official hype man for the U.S. women's water polo team. He saw a request for financial help from the team captain on social media, and he stepped up with a 5-year sponsorship deal. Why help? Firstly, Flavor Flav is a girl dad, and he found out that some team members work 2 or 3 jobs to support their dreams. And moreover, he saw a lack of diversity in men's and women's water polo and wanted to make a difference. Flav even helped reach out to Taylor Swift, who surprised the women's team with free tickets to one of her Eras Tour shows while they were in Paris. Nice.
At the tender age of 17, Eva Okaro made waves, literally, as the first black woman to represent Team GB in swimming. She's been shattering records since she was 14. Talk about an early bloomer. Okaro's journey is a beacon, inspiring young athletes everywhere to dive into their dreams, no matter their background. Now that's what we call making a splash.
Breaking, formerly known as breakdancing, made its grand Olympic debut. And who better to lead the charge than Japan's own b-boy Shigekix? This young dynamo didn't just participate, he pirouetted his way to gold, leaving everyone else in a spin. At the tender age of 21, Shigekix has been a breakdancing prodigy since he could moonwalk, infusing the Olympic stage with a burst of vibrant, urban flair.
Penny Healey's Olympic journey is straight out of Brave. At 9, she picked up archery, inspired by the movie. Fast forward to 19, and she's the youngest archer for Team GB. Her story of shooting arrows from horseback, yes, really, and tackling anxiety during the COVID-19 lockdown is a bullseye of inspiration. If archery were any cooler, it'd need a license.
Yusra Mardini's journey is nothing short of miraculous. Mardini was a talented teenage swimmer in Syria. In 2015, fleeing the Syrian civil war, Mardini and her sister embarked on a perilous journey. When their boat's motor failed in the Aegean Sea, Mardini, her sister, and 2 others swam for over 3 hours, pushing the overloaded dinghy to safety. Reaching the island of Lesbos as refugee and eventually settling in Berlin, Mardini's story is one of sheer willpower and survival. Winning the first ever gold medal for the refugee Olympic team in the 100-meter butterfly, she symbolizes hope and resilience for refugees worldwide. This Olympics, she's back for her 3rd games, but this time she's trading her swimsuit for a microphone as a broadcast journalist for Discovery.
Charley Davison, also known as the boxing mom, made a comeback to the ring after a 7-year hiatus to raise her kids. Juggling motherhood and Olympic dreams, Davison's tale is a real knockout of inspiration. Her journey underscores the hurdles women in sports face and the delicate dance between family life and Olympic ambitions. Picture this, balancing intense training with school drop-offs. Now that's a heavyweight challenge. Her kids might see her as just mom, but to the rest of us, she's a champion in and out of the ring.
Ma Long, the undisputed GOAT of table tennis, is gracing what could be a swan song at the Olympics. At only 35, with 5 Olympic golds, 3 singles world titles, and the record for the longest reign at #1 on the world rankings, his quest for a 6th in Paris is nothing short of epic. Ma Long has basically won everything but the kitchen sink in table tennis. Ma Long's precision and dedication turn even the most mundane ping pong matches into Shakespearean dramas. But hey, you might want to chat with fellow table tennis Olympic athlete Zhiying. She's 58. If she can still play, then imagine how untouchable his record could be if he kept going.
Brazilian table tennis sensation. Bruna Alexandre is pulling off a double whammy by competing in both the Olympic and Paralympic Games this year. Now, losing her right arm shortly after birth could have been a setback, but not for Bruna. She's been smashing it in both paratable tennis and able-bodied competitions. Her journey? It's like a topspin serve to the face of adversity. She's living proof that when life gives you lemons, you can still spin them into a winning serve.
USA track star Allyson Felix isn't just sprinting for gold, she's dashing for maternal rights in sports. Felix, the most decorated US track and field athlete in history, didn't let a little thing like a tough pregnancy slow her down. Less than a year after giving birth, she broke Usain Bolt's record for the most career gold medals at the World Athletics Championships. Talk about mom power. Usain who? Felix pointed out that childcare costs are the biggest barrier to women continuing to compete at a high level, and many sponsors didn't want to support pregnant athletes. So what did she do? She became a champion, not just on the track, but a champion for change, advocating for policies to support athlete moms. She even launched the first ever nursery with Pampers as a sponsor for athlete mothers at the Paris Olympics. Her journey shows with support. You can balance diapers and medals, and everyone is a winner. Felix is inspiring many female athletes to chase their dreams without leaving their families behind. What a trailblazer!
At just 16 and 4 foot 9 inches, Sky Brown is aiming for skateboarding gold with the precision of a heat-seeking missile. Her Olympic journey? Oh, just a casual stroll through life-threatening injuries like a fractured skull and a broken left wrist. And let's not forget tearing her MCL right before the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. But Brown is no ordinary teenager. She's a comeback queen. At the ripe old age of 13, she snagged a bronze medal in skateboarding at Tokyo 2020, making her Team GB's youngest and perhaps smallest Olympic medalist. She's even made a musky video. Sky has expressed her desire to inspire others, saying,
If people see me, the smallest girl, doing the highest trick, then anyone could think they could do anything.
her attitude is like a kickflip to the face of adversity, proving that no dream is too big and no fall too hard to overcome.
Leon Marchand, the aquatic sensation, made quite the splash for France. With the weight of a nation on his Speedo-clad shoulders, he didn't just swim, he soared. Winning gold in the 400 meters, he turned the pool into a sea of cheers. The crowd, absolutely wild, chanting Vive la France, like it was going out of style.
American sprinter Noah Lyles, in a move that screams go big or go home, is going for the gold in both the 100 meters and 200 meters sprints. His confidence, charisma, speed, and freshly painted nails had everyone talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because Sha'Carri Richardson is blazing her way into the Olympics in the women's 100 meters. Known for her bold personality, neon wigs, and nails that could double as daggers, Sha'Carri is redefining beauty standards and inspiring young athletes to be unapologetically themselves. Currently the world number one, Richardson's journey has been a roller coaster, complete with a suspension for a positive THC test that benched her from the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. This twist of fate came right after her mother's passing, a double whammy that could knock anyone down. But Sha'Carri? She took these setbacks, grew from them, and channeled it into rocket fuel.
Her recent triumphs, including a jaw-dropping win at the 100-meter world title in 2023, have cemented her as a sports star and earned her place on Team USA. As she gears up for the 2024 Olympics, she declared, "I'm not back, I'm better." With her unfiltered honesty, her outstanding track results, and dedication to being real, Sha'Carri is one of the most electrifying athletes to watch at these games.
Australian equestrian Mary Hannah, at 69, is heading to her 7th Olympics, just shy of her 70th birthday. Talk about galloping into your golden years. Though she's an AP athlete on standby, her presence marks a significant milestone. If she doesn't compete, the title of oldest competitor goes to Spanish equestrian Juan Antonio Jimenez Cobo, 65, who's been trotting along since his debut in Sydney 2000. These two are like fine wines, aging beautifully, and proves that age is just a number when you're horsing around.
Chinese skateboarder Zheng Haohao will make history as the youngest competitor at just 11 years and 11 months in the park event. Zheng, who started skateboarding 4 years ago, becomes China's youngest Olympian. She told Reuters that the competition feels like getting together with good friends. North and South Korean athletes take a selfie together at the Olympics. That's the magic of the Olympics. These tales from the Paris 2024 Olympics show us that perseverance is like a good croissant, layered, complex, and best enjoyed with a little help from friends. They also remind us that representation matters, and the human spirit is stronger than a double espresso. Thanks for joining us in celebrating these phenomenal athletes and their unforgettable stories. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow myfaveplaces.com and use our free mobile app for your fave places, because every place has a story. Until next time, keep dreaming big and stay motivated.